Now, in this time, we're saying generally to all our ancestors. But if there's one particular person who's passed away and you would like to ask for forgiveness and to forgive, then you can visualize that person and say these sentences. Think of anybody who has passed away and say these sentences. Okay? Stop the exercise now. Who would like to share what they felt before and what they felt afterwards? You don't have to give any confidential details if you don't wish to.
Come on, Lasha here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt as if Reiki was going through my hands.
Okay. All right.
And
Reiki healers. But what did you feel? It's more important. What
and I felt as if whatever I was saying, sorry, was going out from me and like going to the person. That's how I felt.
Okay. Now, what I'm interested in, thank you, Jesu, Auntie. What I'm interested in, what did you feel when you first visualized that person? What went through? And then, can I share? One second. And what did you feel after you said the sentences many times? What did you feel? What your feeling, not what happened to you, Reiki went to what you know. I want to know what was your feeling before you did the exercise. This is after Sharifa. Go ahead, please.
I'm Sharifa. When I saw the person in front of me, I felt a lot of remorse. I've done this a lot of times, but this time I felt a lot of remorse. I felt very tearful, and I felt like hugging that person. And I feel a lot better, but I know I have a long way to go.
Okay, so at the end you felt better.
I felt a bit better. I've hugged her, and I felt better.
Okay, all right. Anybody else? The silt, the dirt, everything you can see. The second solution, the second pollution is what you can't see, but it has dissolved inside. Okay, it's very, very all the gases, all the chemicals that have gone in. You can't see them, but they are polluting. Okay, and the third one. Sorry, there are three kinds of pollution. And the third one is the one that you do not see, you do not taste, you cannot bring it out from the water, you cannot get it out, and that is radioactive pollution. Radioactive pollution goes there and it's very hard to get out. Okay? Only the machines can measure this is radioactivity. You can't remove the radioactivity. The last and the most lethal pollution is thought pollution. The thought pollution is what we are spreading all our thoughts. What is happening? They're going into the air. The vibrations are going into the air. The rainwater takes those vibrations into the soil, into the underground water, into the streets everywhere. And that thought pollution, nobody knows what it is like. Nobody can gauge it, measure it, but it's there. So we have been thinking wrong many times. We are not all thinking perfect, isn't it? Am I right? We're not all great. Every time we have any thought of negativity, of fear, of unforgiveness, of hatred, jealousy, anything, it's there. It's gone and gone into the water. So it is time we ask forgiveness from waters of the earth as well, as we have polluted them. So this is what we say. All the waters of the earth, I am sorry to make you suffer. Please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. Can you say that? All the waters of the earth, I am sorry to make you suffer. Please forgive me. I love you. This is a seva you're doing. It doesn't take you long. Just take you half a minute only, okay? For the earth. That this is asking for forgiveness. Now the second exercise is, and I won't bother putting it on the screen because it's a very simple one. Ho'oponopono for asking for forgiveness. Now we are going to ask for, sorry, we've done that, for forgiving and letting go. Letting go, forgiving. Now, if I ask you, think of one person who you want to forgive. They have hurt you so badly, lady or woman or whatever, whoever, they have hurt you so badly that every time you think of it, you're hurting. I think you can give me 20 instances, each one of you will say, I have this example, I have that example. Every one of us has been hurt by somebody, okay? And they have not been able to come up with it and let it go. So this is also a very important exercise. So what do we do? These are the steps, the same steps, okay? I want you really to focus on what you're feeling. Don't let your mind run on what has happened and who and how. And, I can see this and I can see that. Don't let it go. Just go with your feelings. I want to know what's happening there, okay? So visualize the person who you want to forgive and let go. And you want to move on. Don't do it yet. I'm just reading it. Note this upon the sentences 3 times. And then again note what's happening inside you. Okay? And then repeat the exercise and then note the sentence. Keep on repeating until you feel relief, freedom, and you will have let go. As of now, the people who hurt you in your life, every time you think of them, you get upset. Am I right? Every time that whole thing comes, that thought comes, you are very upset in your life. Okay? So we want to get free from that. Okay? So are we ready to start? One person who has upset us, hurt us very deeply, and we want to be free of that. So close your eyes. Think of that person in front of you. The person may have hurt you deeply yesterday, 2 months ago, 5 years ago, it doesn't matter. Think of that person and note what happens to you. What are you going through? What are the feelings, the sensations going through you? Forgive me, I love you, I thank you. I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I thank you. I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I thank you. I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I thank you. I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I thank you. I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I thank you. I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I thank you. I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I thank you. I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I thank you. I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I thank you. Please continue.
A few hours in the morning, he passed away peacefully, and it felt that he was put out of his suffering, and it felt really good that you could do that. But when you're in situations like this, it's nice to receive a guidance from you, Bhavi, because I couldn't think anymore. What more can I do? Yeah. And then a few days after that, I had another situation from our group. And I could get the messages from the person saying this person who's very ill, but they're very angry, so what to do next? And then I guided them to actually do the practice what you showed me the few days before. And within a few days, like say within 3 or 4 days, that person passed away peacefully as well. And also it helps when there's relationships, when you want to strengthen them, or if there are some relationships that can't continue and coming to an end. So when they actually ask for forgiveness from each other,
that's all resolved amicably. So it's a positive situation for both parties. So, and also I find that when I'm in chronic pain situation for myself, whether it's my knee pain or my back pain, I sit here and I ask for forgiveness from my knee or my back and say, I'm sorry, please forgive me. And immediately I feel relief. So with all these situations, I feel very much at peace if I've been able to do something for myself or any other person I could help.
Wonderful.
So thank you, Babi, for that.
Thank you. Now, thank you for sharing, Bina. Can you see how important it is to do this for people who are passing over and to help them go? It's a seva for them. Okay, so important to do that. Okay, our last before this workshop is free from us from Lotus Healing Seva Group. It's totally free. We are not going to make any money on this, but the recipient, out of gratitude, if they wish to give something because they've received something, and if they wish to give, then you're very welcome. And the donations go to all our seva activities. We also sponsor school children for fees, and we do a lot of other seva work all over the world. So any money that is donated will go completely to those activities. Okay? Now, right now, I know there are many of you in the UK, and you all come through our UK representative, Dana Shah, our UK insurance, Lotus Healing Seva Group. You all come through her, and if you wish, you can all donate through her. Again, I say donation is not compulsory. It's only what you wish to give, and if you wish to give. Okay? The ones who are living in India, I will send you an account to which you can send any donation. The ones who are in Kenya, of course, you can send me my M-Pesa. I will send you the number and so on. So do let me know if you wish to donate. If you do, then let me know and I will give you the details. Okay? I won't post all the details just without anybody being interested. Okay? Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much. And now we come to today's, teaching.
Ho'oponopono, like Ben has said, for a while and with great results. But the one really strong example that sticks out in my mind is when I had a new boss arrive on the scene, and I didn't know him, through the job before. But he came in with a very strong, very aggressive attitude towards me, whereas the previous bosses were happy with what I was doing, etc. And I'd had a lot of recognition. And along comes this guy, and he was being his behaviour was just completely uncalled for, and I didn't understand why he was like that, because as far as I knew, I hadn't done anything to upset him. And so this went on for a couple of weeks. And then I did Ho'oponopono between me and him, and I did it. I remember doing it 11 times for 3 days. On the fourth day, his attitude towards me was completely different. It was a 360-degree turnaround. He was a completely different person compared to who I had been dealing with for the last few weeks. And so I'm guessing that it's probably some past life karma that I had ongoing with him. But that was just so massively apparent that Ho'oponopono works so really well. And the reason why I was late on the call was because I was sorting out a situation between two of my assistant managers who are at loggerheads. And so before I went on a call, video call with them, I did Ho'oponopono between them. And then we were trying to bring a good resolution between them so that they could at least work professionally, even if they didn't like each other. And the end result was quite good. This is a fresh example of the last last hour, where it's brought a good result between two people who just could not simply see eye to eye. But like Ben has said, it can be used in every situation, whether it's your own body, your health. If you're passing, if I pass an accident on the street, then I will do Ho'oponopono from the point that, you know, we're all part of the cause and effect. And so I must have in some way, you know, contributed to that situation happening. And so it makes me feel really good that I've offered unconditional service, where I may have, you know, inadvertently contributed to that situation as well. So it's a really good tool to help sort of make amends
Hello
as well and
everybody.
make peace
I am
within yourself.
Anuradhanath from Nairobi, Kenya. I have learned Ho'oponopono from Kamalji almost 7 years back. And since that time, I am using it every day in my life. It has really changed me and changed all my relationship around me. I have become more forgiving, I have become more calm, and I have become more tolerant with all my relationships. Whenever I'm having a small relationship problem, I just send Ho'oponopono and it gets sorted out very quickly. Also, if I am having any pains and aches in my body, I just ask forgiveness from my that body part and my body gets healed very quickly. And my best experience, I was having a relationship problem with one of my very close family member. And used to do every day Ho'oponopono in my mind. I didn't tell that person, and that person used to stay abroad. And one day, after almost 2 years, that person was just sending me a message that whatever problem we were having in our life, I have forgiven you. And that was like miracle. She never knew that I'm asking forgiveness from her, but she forgiven me. So forgiveness is a beautiful thing, and I'm wishing all of you to practice it in your life. It will change your life very, very much. That is guaranteed. Thank you for listening me.